Hello my friends, how are you? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Dana. I am a low income budgeter. I am a zero-based budgeter and single parent going to school full-time, nursing school, and I have currently one job because my other job quit, or not quit, but closed down. And so I've been just trying to pick up extra hours at this job as a phlebotomist for the hospital. So as of right now, I went ahead and I made these little sheets of paper. They're just like very, very, very simple, you know, but I figured that this would be the best way for me, because I'm a pen and paper type girl, to just write down my summer debt confession with my credit cards. So just a brief, I guess, update in case you're new here. Again, my name is Dana. I am 6 months pregnant as of right now. I am a single mom. I kicked the guy to the curb. We were putting everything on my credit cards because he was always broke, and we were always broke because, yeah, he spent money on things he shouldn't have been spending money on. But that is besides the point. That's not our issue. Our issue is that now I am so bad in debt, and unfortunately, because I am per diem with the hospital, which is the only way I was able to have a job and go to school full time because of clinicals and everything else. Unfortunately, being per diem or PRN, I do not qualify for medical leave. Well, I do qualify for medical leave, I just don't get paid for medical leave. I will not be able to get unemployment, and basically I might have to find out other options, and I'm not really sure what those options are right now. I might have to like go on welfare just temporarily for 6-8 weeks until I can get the baby in daycare, or someone can take over. I do have tons of babysitters. All my nieces and nephews, they're all 17 and all the way to 25, and they're all willing to help me with this baby, so I'm kind of blessed in that area. So I will be returning back to work after like 6-8 weeks. But as of right now, I know that with my minimum payments being about $900 with my credit cards monthly and struggling, and I've already missed 2 months of payments because finals and not having like any hours at work and just everything. I kind of screwed myself, guys. So with that being said, as of right now, I am going to be doing my credit card debt confession, and my goal for this whole entire summer, I worked all of June, so that way I could get caught up on bills, which I am, thank God, caught up on bills. Nothing is in collections and nothing has gotten shut off, thank God. But my credit cards were not paid with their minimum balances, and it is costing me $40 to $80 in fees every single month for a whole bunch of credit cards. So with that being said, let's go ahead and go through all of my credit cards that I have right now. A lot of them are store cards. My AC just kicked off, so hopefully you can hear me a little bit better. But we are going to write down the full amount of how much I owe, the minimum payment, and then hopefully at the end of the month I'll be able to tell you how much I paid. So this is going to be an all summer thing. So I'm not sure if I should do it every month or if I should do it bi-weekly or how I should do these. I'm still trying to work on it, but like I said, I'm picking up as many shifts as I can while going to doctor's appointments. Unfortunately, I'm a high-risk pregnancy, so ultrasounds and all these different doctor's appointments out the wazoo. So even though I am almost full-time, I am not full-time because of that. At least twice a week I can't work because of the appointments. So yes, it's a lot, but it's okay. We're gonna get through it, okay? Because that's what we do here. We're strong and we got this. So I'm gonna have to tip my paper just a little, so I'm gonna move you guys, okay? I'm sorry if it is shaky and my baby's kicking, so you might get kicked. I'm so sorry, but she's been kicking all school yesterday and today, actually. And yes, I'm having a little girl. I'm excited. Again, due October. So super, super excited. And you guys definitely will meet her, okay? All right, so on to our summer debt confession, credit cards. So Burlington. So this is a store card. It's kind of like Ross. But this one is 30. I already like messed up. Oh, I'm gonna hate myself for that. 238.31 is how much I owe. And my minimum payment every single month is $47, and I get hit with a $35 fee every time it's late. So even though I didn't originally owe a lot of these, unfortunately I did miss 2 months of payments. I was only sending them $5. Guys, if you send them $5 a month, they can't put you in collections because you're paying it. It's just not going anywhere. So you're just kind of paying to stay out of collections. So unfortunately, that's what I did for the last 2 months. All right, Sephora. I owe $214.51, and my minimum payment is $43. Walmart. So for Walmart, I owe $183 dollars, and this minimum payment right here is actually $50 because I had missed 2 payments. They put me on like a payment plan type thing, and so they wanted to take out for 3 payments $50, so it would be a total of $153. They've already done that last month. This month they're going to be taking this out soon, and then I think there is one more. They come out on the 18th. So I have to wait until the 18th to see how that works. BJ's is going to be the same exact thing, and that is $967.29 and $50 payment arrangement. And I don't know if I should put that in there, but all right. Next one is going to be the Lane Bryant, and that is $53.72, and that is because I got hit with a huge fee. But once well, not once I got pregnant, but unfortunately a little bit into it, I needed at least one bra that I could wear to work that was not breaking and digging into my back, and you know, the wires breaking and all that other good stuff when you have really gigantic apples on your chest, and every bra hates you and wants to murder you. So I had to buy one. I bought it on sale. I put it on my credit card because I'm a dumbass, and then I got hit with fees. So my like $30 bra is now like 50 something dollars. It's fun. It's very fun. My tatas though, they're kind of excited for me, so it was kind of worth it, but not worth it. But that's besides the point. All right, Amazon. Amazon is $343, and I hate myself so much because I was basically carrying my ex his work boots. He needed specific work boots because he worked in a factory melting down gold and jewelry and all this other stuff. So he needed steel toe shoes, and he needed like certain gloves, and he needed all this other crap. And me, being the loving person that I am, yeah, just went into debt for my ex. So, you know what though? He didn't die, and that's because of me, because I'm a great person. So that's all that matters, right? I don't know, but who cares, right? Triple A. So triple A is the bane of my existence right now. So right now I owe $2,988.14, and my minimum payment, because I missed 2 payments, is $307, and I have none of that. So this one right here is very, very hurty. So my minimum payment before was about $90. I was paying $120 every single month, because it was just easier to pay it every single month. And then when I kicked him out and used all of my income taxes up, I had no more money to carry this. And this is the one that with interest, paying minimum payments, I was being charged $70 every single month in interest fees. Now it is to the point where I don't know what to do with it. And so I have been at least sending them $5 because that's all I really had. I mean, do I pay my kids like food, or do, I put down money that I can't afford? So next month is probably going to be 400 and something minimum payment, which I don't have. But I'm trying. So I'm trying to figure this one out. But this one might be the one that goes to collections and we figure it out from there. But as of right now, that one is my issue. My best buy is $1,500, and I'm going to put plus. It is mine and my son's debt, and it is because I needed an iPad. I was specifically told to get an iPad for clinicals, and I was pissed. So that was like $1,200, and my son bought a $1,800 gaming computer that he needed for school, which he didn't actually need, and then he dropped out of school, and yeah. But I kind of make him pay this now, or at least he pays a portion of it, but my minimum payment, I just found out, I pay $90 a month for it, and my minimum payment is $30, so I don't know where I got the difference from, but I'm going to continue to pay the $90 regardless. Target is another one that got me into trouble. My whole entire Christmas list, every present I bought for someone came basically from Target. So as of right now, because of fees and just everything else, not being able to keep up with the minimum payment, it is $1,200.01, and I owe $206 on this. So I'm trying. I really am trying. And the sad part is that I got this down to like 900 and something, and then because I missed 2 months of payments, it just skyrocketed out of control. Hot Topic is another one that I have an issue with. I owe $276.39, and I get hit with fees every single month because they want it on the 1st, and I don't have it on the 1st because I have to pay my rent. So yes, fortunately I have completely screwed myself with this one, and my minimum payment is $61. TD Bank is my bank credit card that I had opened just for gas, so that way I could try to establish my credit after bankruptcy. And yeah, I've been actually doing good on this. I actually paid this down to almost zero at one point, and then I had to use it again because the world fell apart, and I am horrible at saving money. So I'm not horrible at saving money, it's just that things happen, and it's like you finally get your shit together, and then the next thing you know is that like your car, like you need brand new brakes, and then you need something else, and then it's like $1,000 here, and then it's $1,500 there, and then the next thing you know is it's like you're screwed. Like right now my car is, knock on wood, but it is it's running perfect. But one of my kids, because we don't have automatic locks, because it was the basic model, so literally like I have a 2010 and it has rolling windows, like the ones where you have to like crank it, because they're not power windows. You have to pull up on each door, or have like the key for the first two, and then the back two, you actually put your arm in there and like pull up the lock. Well, one of my kids broke that, and so now I only have 3 doors that work. So now I have to try to get that fixed, and I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I have to do it before October, so that way I can put my baby in the car, because it's literally in a crucial place where I'm gonna have to like get this kid in the car. So yeah, but that is besides the point. TD Bank, oh, I don't know if you can hear that, but that's my cat snoring, guys. Yep. But it is $35 a month for that. Concora is my bed. I had to get a bed because my cat, when he was diagnosed with diabetes, started peeing on everything. Then the other cat started peeing on everything, and then my bed was just drenched in pee, and it was disgusting. So, with that being said, I had to like go out, and I was desperate, and I kept going to places trying to get help, well, not help, but I was like, you would go into a place and they wouldn't help you. Like, they wouldn't like help you. And then they'd be like, okay, we have a bed, but unfortunately it's gonna take 6 months to get to you, or it's gonna take 3 months to get. I'm like, can I just have this one? Like, god damn. So I ended up going to Raymore Flanagan, which is extremely expensive, and I got the cheapest bed, like the bottom of the bed, because I can't have a box spring in my house, and because it won't go up the stairs. And then I got a regular mattress, and it was like not the cheapest, but it was reasonable. I paid cash for half and then got $1,000 on this. And even though it's been a year, for some reason I still owe $668, which I'm very confused about. But I make a $60 payment every single month for that one. The other one is Kohl's, and I still have not used this. I don't know why I opened it up. I think I opened it because I wanted to do a baby registry, and at the time they were like, oh, if you put some stuff on there, like you'll get Kohl's cash back, and you'll do this and you'll do that. And then literally every time I went to Kohl's, I forgot the credit card, so I just paid cash anyway, because I mean, that's the best. And so I still have a zero payment. And the other one is Old Navy, which is for somebody clothes, because they needed clothes for their Christmas party, and my dumbass went ahead and put that on there. So Old Navy, I owe $164.30, and my minimum is $74 for the month of July, because we are in July. So I'm just gonna put this here. Yay, July. So as of right now, I have 14 cards or loans or credits. I don't really know how to say it, because I don't know what this one would be, because it's not a credit card, but I have like store credit, and they're still like, you can spend up to $3,000. I'm like, I don't need new furniture, leave me alone. So let me see. I don't know. It's not as bad. I just was watching this one lady, and she had like $100,000 in debt, and I just wanted to cry with her, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. But this one right here is gonna be, I've already wrote it down, guys, because I'm using my phone, but my total debt is, I'm just gonna put total. I don't believe that I owe anybody else anything. I worked out with my electric and my gas company, and so like I've been paying what they want me to pay every single month, and everything is good. And I don't owe anything on rent. I'm actually, when I had to oh my god, my throat is tickling. Last month I had to come up with an extra $700 for a security deposit, because they told me that they were jacking up my security deposit, which I thought was illegal, and apparently it's not in the state of Rhode Island. So they charged me an extra $700, which is another reason why I couldn't make my monthly payments, because where do you get $700 from when you live paycheck to paycheck? Sorry, I needed a drink. So yes, I am still attempting to get everything under control, but as of right now, I owe $8,933.89, which is insane. I should not owe that much, especially for somebody who just went through a bankruptcy in 2019. Like, I should not be owing this much money. So with that actually being said, the bad part that I'm not including in my debt confession, which I'm just going to talk about it right now, but there's literally nothing I can do about it, and that is my student loans. So my student loans right now, I was just at the college, and I owe 30 grand plus. One part, it was saying subsidized loans are like 15, and change, and then the other one was like 14 and change, and I got overwhelmed. So with my student loans, that would take my debt, my total debt, right, it would bring that up to $38,933.89. But as of right now, I'm not focused on this because I'm still in school right now. So even though I know eventually I'm gonna have to start paying for this, which I don't mind, like I'm gonna try to get on payment plans and do whatever I can, because I don't want to continue to owe the government anything. And I heard that the president is gonna start coming after people for their student loans because there's, you know, the government is negative in a lot of stuff. So I definitely want to pay it. I just don't have the means to pay it right now. But I think because I'm in school, I'm kind of exempt from that. But it is something that I want to start focusing on, and hopefully I'll be able to start doing that in the next 6 months. But right now it's like we're starting July, and then so July is, I'm trying to do a no spend, but it's not going to be that way. But it's going to be picking up as much shifts as I can, trying to get out of debt and pay as much down as I can. And then it's going to be August. I have to make sure that I get everything that I need for the baby. So I'm going to need a crib. I'm going to need a mattress. I'm going to need a swing. I'm going to need a car seat. I'm going to need so much stuff. And so I'm going to go ahead and link my registry. I don't know when this video is going to come out, but when it does, I should have, or I will link my registry if you kind of want to help me. I mean, don't feel obligated. Please don't. If you're low income and you're struggling like me, please do not. But I appreciate you guys so much just sticking by me and just giving me the support that I need, because your girl wants to cry right now. Like, she's a mess. And you guys keep me going. I love you guys. But also, September, I've decided to work in September. I was originally supposed to be on medical leave because not only do I have clinicals, back-to-back clinicals, and I'm going to be in school constantly, but I'm also going to have to do weekly ultrasounds. Yep. So I'm going to have to try to figure that out. And then, yes. And then October, my little ray of sunshine is coming. So, yeah, this pumpkin's coming. Yeah. So, I need to have everything. I also have to try to plan for a baby shower. My gender reveal was absolutely hijacked and destroyed because two of my friends were fighting with each other, made it about them, and, well, one of them made it about them. And it was just hijacked. So, I didn't really get to have a gender reveal. I don't know if I said baby shower or gender reveal, but I didn't really get to have a gender reveal. So I just went down with my kids and my little adopted daughter, Nikki, who I just love more than anything, and my daughter's boyfriend. And we just went down. We had some pizza. We chilled in the park. It was a low-key, low maintenance, just good food, drinks, and a cake that my really good friend made me, and I was able to see what the gender was and kind of shared it with everybody. If you follow me on Insta, you'll see the cake. I guess it kind of melted. She was like, oh no, it kind of melted and it slid, but you know, that cake tasted so good that I don't care if it crumbled into a million pieces. Like, I was still eating that cake. It was amazing. But I was blessed because I have really good kids who love me so much. And now my daughter, she doesn't have a job, which I'm okay with because she just graduated high school. So yes, congratulations to her. But she's starting college, and I know with her anxiety and just everything else, and she said that she was going to try to help me with the baby. So I'm not trying to force her to, you know, get a job. I mean, what does she cost me? Like $12 a month? Like, this kid is like, she's the best kid ever. She doesn't ask for anything. She doesn't want anything. Like, she's just amazing. And she like I was very blessed with her, but she wants to do my baby shower, and so I have to save up money to give her the money so that way she can do the baby shower. So it's a lot of work, it's a lot of savings, and like I said, I'm not sure if I'm gonna have a job for 6 to 8 weeks, so I need to try to figure out how to get out of this debt, pay as much as possible, and survive. So yes. It's a lot. It's overwhelming. This summer is going to be crazy. I'm going to try the best that I can. I'm exhausted. I just want to sleep all day. If I'm not at work, I'm sleeping, or I'm at a doctor's appointment. I'm also trying to get my house decluttered and organized for this baby. Painting furniture, putting stuff together, taking things apart, trying to get things out of the house. Like, oh my God, it's a mess. So with that being said, I'm going to try, so please don't give up on me, guys. I love you guys so much. I'm really, really, really trying. I might be late with a couple of these, but better late than never, right? I'm just kidding, but I love you guys so much, and I really do appreciate your support, because you girls don't have that many friends. I have a couple, but I don't have a lot of friends, so I really appreciate you guys and your support, because yeah, I don't even have family, guys. My family they don't even pay attention to me. I'm like the black sheep of my family. So, it's alright. But, with that being said, we are going to go ahead and tackle as much as we can of this $8,000. And, yeah, my son said he's going to try to help us, or help me as well, as he knows that I'm struggling with a lot of stuff. So, I know that he got my back. And so, I got this. We got this if you're going through the same thing. Oh my God, I'm burping. I'm sorry. But, yeah, if you're going through the same thing, just know that you're not alone. Some people just are brave enough to put it on TV, on YouTube. But believe me, everybody is struggling right now. So, we're all hot messes in our own ways. But that being said, I love you guys so much. It has been 30 minutes. I have rambled